Welcome to Grammar Zone. In this exercise of grammar, we are going to practice 7 different tenses. We're going to use 7 different tenses for the following questions. They are the present simple, the present continuous, the present perfect, and the present perfect continuous, past tense, past continuous, future, and future continuous. Now let's take a look at the questions. Team usually basketball with the team after school. Again, the first thing we do is to look for the time marker in the sentence. Usually is the time marker for the sentence. We know that usually is a time marker that usually associated with the present simple tense because it is about a person's habit. So we know this activity is actually Tim's habit. And Tim is a third person singular pronoun. So in this case, we know that we have to say practices because Tim is a third person singular pronoun. That is the only rule for the present simple tense. Tim usually practices basketball with the team after school, but he today. Now, for the second half of the sentence, we can see that the time marker is today. Something about today. If I tell it to my friend, it must happen. It must be something that happened already. So I say, but he didn't practice. We want to say he didn't do this today. So for this, because there's only one block, we need to write a helping verb to help the word practice. But since both sentences are about practicing basketball, we don't need to write practice with the team over here. So we simply say, but he didn't today. He is exhausted. This morning he game against one of the best team in the city. Again, we look for the time marker this morning. Something happened this morning must be a thing in the past. So we know that we need to use the past tense. The past tense of have is had. So he had a game against one of the best team in the city. He 5 of 10 shots and 12 points, including 2 free throws. Again, it's talking about something that happened this morning. So the past tense of make is made in past tense. And score is a regular verb. So the past tense of score is scored with the at the end. So the answer for this is he made 5 of 10 shots and scored 12 points, including 2 free throws. Next one, the coach told him to get some rest as they against another strong team the day after tomorrow. We look for the time marker at the end, the day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, it's a time marker that expresses the future. So we should use the future tense for the sentence. Future tense, there are 2 ways to use it. You can say they will play, but in this case, it's more likely they are going to play because the game must have been scheduled. It's a part of their schedule. So this one is better than will play. So you can say they are going to play against another strong team the day after tomorrow. So the answer for number 1 is Tim usually practices basketball with the team after school, but he didn't today. He is exhausted. This morning he had a game against one of the best team in the city. He made 5 of 10 shots and scored 12 points, including 2 free throws. The coach told him to get some rest as they are going to play against another strong team the day after tomorrow. Let's go on to number 2. Number 2, Lily, a manager of a company for many years. Again, look for the time marker for many years. And she's still the manager of the company now. This is a past event that continues to now. So we should use the present perfect tense. Lily has, the verb PP, the past participle of be is been. So Lily has been a manager of a company for many years. This is the present perfect tense. And then she very hard to get where she is today. So from the past up till now, she has worked very hard. Also, the present perfect tense means she's still doing it right now. She still does it nowadays. So she has worked very hard to get where she is today. Before this, now the time marker, the key is before this means before she became a manager. So you know that we have to use the past tense. It's something in the past. She, Beaver, was an assistant manager. So before that, she was an assistant manager. Everyone in the office proud of her and she working with them. This is a statement of fact, something that is true. So we should use the present simple tense. This is the present simple, present tense for the sentence. Everyone, remember, whenever we see everyone means one. So instead of using are, we need to use is. Everyone in the office is, because everyone means one. Proud of her and she, again, present simple tense, third person singular pronouns, s at the end, enjoys. So everyone in the office is proud of her and she enjoys working with them. Let's go on to number 3. Question number 3. While Peter on the street, a car passed him and into the building ahead. This sentence doesn't sound like something that happens regularly. It sounds like an event in the past. So we have to use the past tense. And you see while. It's a word that we usually use with continuous tenses. Now past, so it's past continuous tense. We use while with the longer action. So we say while Peter was walking. This is past continuous tense. We use be verb with ing for this one. We use while with the longer action. Now here we use past simple tense. So a car, this is a regular verb. So rushed past him and again crashed into the building ahead. So the answer is while Peter was walking on the street, a car rushed past him and crashed into the building ahead. This is past continuous and the past tense. Peter quickly to the car to see if anyone was hurt. Again, I was talking about the thing that happened that day. So we should use the past tense. So you say Peter quickly ran to the car to see if anyone was hurt. He stood beside the driver's door, and you can see that already. The first half of the sentence is already in past tense. Of course, we have to use the second part also in the past tense. And try to open it. All about the day that the car crashed into the building. While he, so again, we use while with the longer action, with the past continuous tense. So he was trying. While he was trying. Remember, we do not drop y for ing. As hard as he could, the police officer, answer, arrived, past tense. While with the longer action, the other one with a short action, which is in simple past tense. So while he was trying as hard as he could, the police officer arrived. And they pry opened, past tense of pry, open the door with a special tool, with special tools, and rescue is a regular verb, so rescued the driver. So the answer is they pried open the door with special tools and rescued the driver. Thank you for watching this.
Au cœur de nos cœurs, au-delà des contours, le miracle est